after the Republican leader unexpectedly berated Nigeria in October and November, saying Christians in the country faced an existential threat that amounted to genocide. Elsewhere, former Speaker of the House of Representatives Yakubu Dogara has said Nigeria is on the right path, even if the general public is yet to feel the impact of the government's economic policies. The lawyer, speaking in a news chat on Sunday evening, defended President Bola Tinubu's performance and the need for continuity in governance. Asked about the state of the nation and whether Tinubu had delivered on his promises, Dogara said the president had made fundamental commitments, including improving the economy, securing the country, and implementing systemic reforms. The former lawmaker noted that while progress was visible in some areas, the full impact of the initiatives would take time to be felt. Since assuming office in May 2023, President Tinubu has introduced sweeping economic reforms, including the removal of fuel subsidies, floating of the naira, and tax changes. While these measures are aimed at stabilizing Nigeria's economy, they have triggered a sharp rise in the cost of living. You're watching Spring News at 12 on Western Spring Television. We will be right back after this break. Stay with us.
I am just too funny, and I have superpowers to bring extinct animals back to life.
Oil prices rose this morning after climbing more than 2% in the previous session due to production disruptions in major U.S. crude producing regions. Brent crude futures rose 0.7% to $66.30 a barrel at 7:21 a.m. GMT, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude was at $61.49 a barrel, also up 0.7%. Both benchmarks notched weekly gains of 2.7% to close on Friday at their highest point since January 14, following the deployment of a U.S. military aircraft carrier strike group and other assets, which is expected to arrive in the Middle East in the coming days. Also, crude production of about 250,000 barrels per day has been lost in the United States due to harsh weather, including declines in the Bakken field in Oklahoma and parts of Texas, JP Morgan analysts said in a note on Monday. And still in business, gold prices extended their record-setting rally to surge past $5,100 this morning, as central banks and investors sought refuge from geopolitical risks and Trump-induced market volatility. Spot gold was up 2.2% at $5,093.96 an ounce by 8:41 at 8:41 a.m. GMT, after hitting a record $5,110.50. U.S. gold futures for February delivery gained the same amount to $5,090.40. Gold soared 64% in 2025 for its biggest annual gain since 1975, shattering multiple records on the back of safe haven demand, U.S. monetary policy easing, robust central bank purchases, and record inflows into exchange-traded funds. Prices have already risen about 18% since the start of this year, after posting unprecedented gains in 2025. Previous metals are set to reach new heights this year, according to market analysts. United States President Donald Trump and the uncertainty he creates on multiple levels remain the main driver of surging prices and investment momentum, driven by a fear of missing out. In his latest tariff threats, Trump said on Saturday that he would impose a 100% tariff on Canada if it follows through on a trade deal with China. And on the foreign scene,